Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to talk about the Sorcery We're gonna take that back. Hey folks, my name is Jürgen, aka Nerd and Proud of It, and Destiny has brought you to my channel today to talk about the Sorcery TCG you see here, and to talk about how they pretty much fucked us with Flesh and Blood. But yeah, I might be the only one who thinks that, and I might be the only one who doesn't forget. I got a brain like an elephant, and I got an ass like an elephant. So yes, I'm not gonna forget it. Let's talk about the Sorcery TCG first. You know, I backed it. And we're gonna jump right away to the Kickstarter page here. Yeah, you already are here, and we already are here. I think it's one of the few TCGs currently, of the hundreds, literally TCGs. I think it's not hundreds, but I've seen many. I think I might have even checked it last time. It might be more than 100. Let's say hundreds because it sounds better. Of the hundreds of TCGs, it's one of the ones that I think has chance of succeeding. They announced that the Pledge Manager will be open soon, and I'm gonna add this here, because you can't add booster boxes, but you can add like the starter decks. So what I did when I backed it, and when they deducted the money from the Kickstarter pledge from my credit card, I only backed booster boxes because you couldn't add booster boxes afterwards. And I'm probably gonna add the playmat here as well. Yeah, the double-sided playmat. So I'm gonna wait for my mail. I see in the comments a lot of people who have not gotten their mail yet about the Pledge Manager, or it's called like backerkit or whatever. But yeah, I think this will arrive shortly because of course they don't want to lose out on money. So don't worry too much about not receiving the mail yet. In general, this one still intrigues me. It seems they're moving forward well. If they already opening the backer kit, that means they're getting ready for production because they want to know what the final numbers of items like the starter decks or themed decks or however you want to call them are. And these are the only ones you can add. The same goes for the playmats. Yeah, looking forward to it. I could talk more about Cryptic, but I'm jumping to another site because I want to have a look at Flesh and Blood. Could talk a lot more about Cryptic. I'm gonna make it a quick one, folks, because I'm moving through these websites and I still want to talk about everything. We're jumping to Flesh and Blood. We're talking about Cryptic another time because you know I cancelled it and I don't believe in it. And a lot of you do, especially some guys I've been talking to personally, like Dual Brain MTG, but I'm still doubting. But okay, here, Flesh and Blood. Why they fucked us with Flesh and Blood? They fucked us with the cell phones. I always have to think about, what is it? Lethal Weapon 4, Chris Rock. And he's talking to Joe Pesci. They fucked us with the cell phones. Okay, they fucked us with Flesh and Blood. There's still a lot of booster boxes available. You see, like Everfest first edition here, still for $100. Welcome to Wraith, of course. The only thing that was a bit more expensive was the Arcane Rising, and I don't like the history packs because they are more expensive. And now they're coming with the dual deck here, the classic battles thing. It's cool. I like it. I'm gonna buy one because I want to play with the two decks, and I actually classic battles it's called. Okay, Rhina versus Dorinthia. And I actually want to see what a cold foil looks like. Despite buying a lot of boxes, I didn't get a single cold foil. No promo cards, no nothing, because yeah, that's a shitty system here in Europe. I explained that before. People just keep it. It might be stores, might be whatever, and they're gonna sell it. Might be distributors, and they're selling them online. So the player doesn't get any. Folks, let me breathe. All right, but why they fucked us? Everybody's going to or went to Jersey to the tournament, and they're like, yeah, we talked to the guy, and he apologized for printing too much Arcane Rising. printing too much Monarch. I'm a bit angry in my head, and when I'm a bit angry, I get unconcentrated, or I can't concentrate that well because the anger takes over. It's like the Hulk. But I'm pissed because I don't forget that shit. They printed it or enough or more than they needed to on purpose, and he admitted that before. So I don't get the point. And now it's like, yeah, sorry, I made a mistake and we printed too much. Yeah, you fucked us. And now you're releasing dual deck for $45. Because there are 2 cold foils, but cold foils are not important. No, it's just for the collectors. And now you're charging $45 instead of the $9 a normal deck costs, a normal single one. So that would be $18 for 2. And now because it's a nice packaging, it's $45. I don't like it. And then we printed too much, but then you're printing like the history boxes with everything. Yeah, but they only will be available to a few LGSs. Yeah, how is that not first edition then? If that thing is not available, yeah, I can't get behind that reasoning. And I think they printed the Monarch boxes and the Arcane Rising. Fuck. They printed the Monarch boxes and the Tales of Aria boxes just in a very, very, very large amount, simply because they knew, they're gonna cash in on that. And then they maybe already have... And I believe somehow that they thought like the first edition is not good for the game, but without the first edition, the game wouldn't even have taken off. And I don't think it's good for the game that there are no collectors there. And it's not about investing. I'm a player. I want to have first edition cards as well. I like first edition. I like beta above unlimited. Of course, I can get the unlimited one. Yes, but the beta one is cooler. That's a simple fact. And here it's the same. First edition is cool. Cold foil is cool. Why shouldn't I have a cold foil card just because I'm a player and then I'm not allowed to buy the first edition? But the one doesn't exclude the other. Big rant, folks, big rant. No, I don't mind. I don't get it. I don't get that everybody's like, yeah, they're going to turn it around. It's such a good game. The game is good, yes. They printed too much Monarch and too much Tales of Aria on purpose. They fucked us. We paid $200 a box, and in Europe it's even more because it's 200 euros. 200 euros for a Monarch box. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that money back, and I don't mind. But then don't put it like it was a big mistake. No, you did it on purpose, and I think you actually admitted it. So yeah, I don't get that, folks. I am gonna leave it to this. I'm very unhappy with the state of Flesh and Blood, and just because there's a tournament with a couple of 100,000 whatever people doesn't mean the player base hasn't been treated unfairly. Especially because of the misleading way they put Monarch and Tales of Aria into the market, and they got our money and we're fucked, and they can put it on Channel Fireball, but in Europe it was the same and we don't have a Channel Fireball here. So the boxes were 200 euros a box, and there was a big thing and it was exactly the same, and there were not really big distributors that influenced that. So for me, that's a bit of a shitty story. I like the game and I'm gonna play the game, but I never ever will put too much money into that game anymore, because I simply don't believe the ways. And then he can sit there and smile at everybody during that tournament, but if he would have said, yes, we printed too much because we thought there was demand for it and we wanted to make money, I probably wouldn't be as angry as if he would have said of what he, if he like, the anger, the rage doesn't let me pronounce anything the way I wanted to pronounce. The way he said it at this moment, like, oh, we made a mistake and now we're moving on, we're gonna fix everything and you're gonna buy these products again and everything will be fine. That is worse to me than if he would have admitted the truth, which again I think he did before, and I think it was in a Rudy video, because Rudy explained that he had a phone call with the guy, I can't remember the name and I don't care, Yeah, the creator, and the cat is whining. The cat is agreeing with me. It's a shitty story. No, and I think in that video, I have to find it back, and everybody can like, yeah, you're talking out of your ass. But that one has been discussed, and he said he had a phone call with him, and he admitted that he printed too much on purpose, so the average player could get a hands on first edition. And now it's like, yeah, sorry, it was a mistake. No, no. No. Don't like it. Okay, folks. Have a great weekend. I talk to you next time. Let me know what you think about sorcery and what you think about the current state of Flesh and Blood. And I think it's okay to be angry because, if you lose a lot of money because somebody advertises something as limited and then it's not, then it's okay to be a little bit angry. Doesn't matter. In the end, I still can enjoy the game. It's not the best game around. Magic the Gathering is definitely better, but it's a nice, fun distraction, and I gonna keep playing it despite the fact that I'm very annoyed by that way of communication. That all of a sudden everything is fine again, despite us fucking you with the prices of Monarch and Tales of Aria and the print run. Folks, never forget. And I talk to you next time. Stay healthy, stay frosty. Bye bye.